Let's learn about postage stamps. What is the duty of a historian? Basically, who is a historian? A historian is a person who studies all these sources and writes his views on it. A historian makes the postage stamps speak. A postage stamp reveals a lot to us about changing times due to the variety in sizes of stamps, the novelty. What is novelty? Means the quality of being new, whether it is original, whether it is new or unusual in their subjects, color schemes, etc. There are different themes on which postage stamps are published, like political leaders, animals, flowers, birds, events, silver, golden, diamond jubilees, or centenary, bicentenary, tercentenary of different events. So it is a valuable repository, a place where or receptive in which things are stored of India. So see children, postage stamps also play a very important role as the sources of history. When a historian reads them, when a historian studies them, he makes those postage stamps speak a lot to us. Now, what are these postage stamps, children? You might have seen the tickets, post tickets, same way the postage stamps are. Then different types of paper is used over there. There are different sizes of stamps are there. We come to know, a historian finds out whether the quality is new or original or unusual about them, the subjects, the color schemes, everything has been studied about postage stamps. There are different themes as we have studied now, political leaders, animals. There are different topics on which these postage stamps are published. Now, bicentenary, you know it very well children. Last year our school celebrated the centenary year. Centenary means when a period of 100 years is completed, we celebrate centenary. Period of 200 years, bicentenary. Period of 300 years, tercentenary. So there are different events regarding which these postage stamps are published, and they are so valuable repository because these things are stored into a place as well as they are taken care of by the government of India. Do you know about Jal Cooper? He was a philatelist, an expert on the subject of postage stamp. Having born in a Parsi household family in Mumbai, he edited India's stamp journal. He was the founder of the first philatelic bureau in India, an office that collects stamps. He founded the Empire of India Philatelic Society. Having started his career just as a postage stamp collector, he achieved the expertise of a philatelist at the international level. That's the reason, children, that the Indian government issued the Jal Cooper stamp in 1977. This postage stamp on Jal Cooper proves that his significant contribution to this field is a greater one. And no doubt children, these postage stamps also are very, very important source for learning history. Let's study this web diagram about material sources. Coins, ornaments, places of worship, museums, things in daily use, clothing, royal seals, modern architecture, all these are material sources. You can see children, the same coin but both the sides are given here. If you observe, there is an emblem, then 1 rupee, like number 1 is printed on the other side, then crops are shown, and then even the year in which this coin has been made, that is also given here. So there are so many things we can learn about coins. Coins become the greatest source of learning history. Let's learn something about these coins. Reserve Bank of India prints the notes having its headquarters in Mumbai. This is for you children. Collect some coins and observe them. Even the coins help us understand and learn history. Its size, different shapes, metal, the diversity of subjects on them together make us understand the important contemporary issues in India. Example, coins to convey the message of population control, and coins communicating the importance of agriculture and of farmers. So see children, coins become an important source of learning history. Even there is a change in the use of metal, the size, shapes have been changing in the course of time, and even the subjects that have been shown on the coin, also there is a difference in them. So when we see the coin, definitely we come to know about so many things, contemporary issues in India, about the farmers, about the population, about the economy. When you see the crops on the coin, children, you come to know, you understand that India is an agricultural country. So there are so many things we learn from even observing the coins. In this session, we have learned till coins. We will be learning remaining part of the chapter in the next video session. Thank you.